brain rot doesn't just drain our mental energy, but it rewires the way we see ourselves. Over the past decade, the number of social interactions happening online has absolutely exploded. We've just built parallel universes, one made of profiles, pictures, pixels. For many, especially young adults, this digital world has become the primary arena of social life. And inside that world, self-concept, the answer to who I am, is shaped less by reflecting and reflection and more by the reaction of others. You open your phone and there it is. A number next to your name, friends, followers, likes, views. Everything that once lived in the private corners of self-esteem is now public. It's measurable, it's comparable. And the comparisons absolutely never end. You scroll through feeds filled with highlight reels, people's vacations, promotions, new houses, perfect skin, perfect relationships. But these images are not reality, they're just productions. Polished, filtered, carefully curated. Still, your brain doesn't know that. It takes them in as truth. And as Youssef and colleagues from 2025 in demystifying the new dilemma of brain rot in the digital era, a review point out the constant bombardment of such overstimulating content that leads to emotional desensitization, cognitive overload, and a negative self-concept. That means your brain becomes cluttered, so overloaded with stimulation that it can no longer tell truth from illusion or genuine connection from digital performance. When your self-worth becomes tied to visibility, you stop being the author of your own identity. Instead, you become the audience. You're also constantly watching yourself through the imagined eyes of others. This distortion often spirals into doom scrolling, zombie scrolling, and full-blown social media addiction, behaviors that are now consistently linked to anxiety, depression, and psychological distress. And then there's attention, our most precious cognitive resource. With every single scroll, every tap, every swipe, we train our brain to crave rapid novelty. This environment of fast, fragmented input leads to only superficial engagement with ideas. Over time, your attention span shrinks. You may still consume information, even more than before, but you rarely retain it. Reflection for reaction, depth for dopamine.